Hi everyone. I just wanted to come on for a quick channeling and to kind of answer some questions that people have been asking and maybe bring some clarification to things. And as always, the information that I channel, that I give through these videos is all from my own experience, so it's not the end-all be-all. We all have different ways of experiencing energy, our lives, and different perspectives on how to handle things. So always trust your intuition. I'm just sharing the knowledge that I have and that I keep gaining access to through my own meditations, through my own downloads from my team. But the main thing that was coming to my attention and from my guides to speak about today is perspectives on psychic attacks, or what to do when we feel that other energies or other beings are in our system that are playing tricks on us or throwing us off our center, all of that not so fun stuff. And from my own experience, I witness everything as a reflection of myself, even the darkest and the most light, because we all contain both, even though that may be sometimes triggering to hear or to feel into. But yet when we come from that sovereign place, we hold more power than thinking that something is attacking us in a certain degree of keeping us small. And yes, that can be the case, of course, because there's every possibility. So from my own experience and from the messages that I keep getting to channel and speak about upon this topic, is that we are tested at times, or we are confronted with energy that is dualistic, because we are meant to find our grounding, our center point. So living in this world of contrast, of duality, if our mission is to come in and find peace with it all, then we will be challenged with the things that throw us off our balance. And when we experience spirits, energies, hearing them speak to us in ways that are hurtful or keep us small, they are playing upon our insecurities. They're playing upon our subconscious, what we believe, what we may have been trying to heal, and the trauma that we've already experienced. And it keeps us in a loop, especially if it hits us every single day for a long period of time. And within that, there is opportunity to go even deeper. And I know that can seem scary, to go even deeper into something that's already very uncomfortable. But what does that mean exactly, going deeper? Again, from my own experience, having certain energies or entities saying certain things or berating our frequency, my own energy, keeping me small, trying to scare me, there is something underlying that. It's either connected to something I've personally experienced, and majority of the time I see energy and frequency as narratives. Narratives in terms of, what's a good example? Okay, we'll use the narrative of men are hard to trust. I'm always hurt by men. Just a generic narrative of a female perspective, or even men can also feel very unsafe with men, right? Just kind of choosing a topic. Within that, we can have energies that know how to get under our skin and bother us, by that being our belief from our past experience. So if we go deeper in this way of, why is this insecurity being so played upon? Why am I being told I am not worthy? It is for us to go in and find our own light, even in the contrast, even in those places that we feel the smallest and feel like there's no point in being here. There is a reason we get triggered. It's to heal, it's to grow, it's to also have compassion for energies that are stuck in darkness. And I know that can be challenging as well. So again, going deeper can also just be witnessing what these energies are trying to do. Even asking them questions, if you can interact in that space of awareness. Why are you so focused on keeping me small? And having kind of a lightheartedness about it, even though it may still be triggering and painful, because we are supported even if it doesn't feel like it. Even in our most depressive states and our most anxiety-ridden places, there is something to learn, something to grow from, something to shift perspectives and heal. And sometimes it's a longer process than we wish to have it be, these healing aspects, these interactions with non-physical energy. And a lot of the times, these spirits or entities want to feed off our energy, especially if our soul is of a higher state of consciousness naturally. And then within this human form, it is trying to regain that equilibrium of frequency, of holding strong to our light, to our sovereignty. So kind of addressing as well a comment that was based upon the Love Connections reading, or the translation or transmission, about how to find balance with love and all of that, even the darker parts of our lives. We can start to ask questions and to really investigate why we are experiencing what we're experiencing. And it can be hard sometimes when we're so submerged in our subconscious beliefs and our insecurities that we feel like the world is just against us. But from, again, my own experience and from all of the channelings I get from higher states of consciousness, from Arcturians and Pleiadians, and there is only lessons to learn. And when we experience the deepest contrast, whatever that be, the light or the dark, we are supported through that, because even within that, our team is also learning these experiences, these lessons, these states of frequency with us. So gaining back our power, we can start to also allow those psychic attacks or beings that are trying to throw us off to just kind of send them love and be like, I hear what you're doing, I feel what you're doing, but I'm not going to play into the game anymore. Taking back my power. And even if it gets even a little bit more loud, a little bit more intense, because they're trying to not have that cord of energy be broken, just know that you're worthy of stepping back into your power to also hold sovereignty for that being that is stuck in the dark, or however you want to look at it. Because again, it is always a reflection of ourselves in some other form and in some other way of consciousness. I hope that kind of makes sense. Even as I try to put certain things into words, it doesn't always feel like it does it justice or explains it fully. But I am guided to do a little light language channeling that could assist you with possibly having some trouble with contrast or energies that are being disruptive. We can also work one-on-one together if you feel guided to have some support through any challenging times, or just bringing things into awareness from another perspective. But yeah, I'm going to do some light language really quick here. Again, tapping into knowing we all have our own free will, and at times we can have energies that play upon our free will and twist it and turn it into ways that we feel very disempowered. But calling back our power can be as easy as just saying, I bring my power back to me. I allow my sovereignty to be at the highest level it could possibly be right now. Allowing yourself to feel empowered, working with your energy field, visualizing white light all around you, sending white light out to those beings, to whatever that energy is that's causing discomfort, sending it love, not even trying to get rid of it, but just accepting it and allowing it to be. And then even saying, I send what is no longer serving my highest good into the light. A lot of us are clearing a lot of ancestral trauma, a lot of pain we've been holding within our bodies that's not even necessarily ours. And a lot of beings don't want us to level up, want us to be empowered to know that we are multidimensional. So there will be challenges. And that's part of us learning how to navigate our multidimensionalness and becoming more of who we really are and finding authenticity within those challenging moments. I want you to also know that you're not alone if you are experiencing challenging times of either psychic attacks or just traumatic energies within your experience, your physical embodiment. Clear. They're showing me too that within the last 3 days, they're saying, and today is the Wednesday the 8th, February 8th, they're saying that a lot of high frequency has come in, and that causes the darker energies or the densities to come to the surface even more, to be a little bit more prominent for us to disassemble them and find out what's connected to our hearts and still causing us to feel blocked, to feel small, to be afraid, resistance. So all of what is happening is supporting us, even though it may not feel supportive. Even asking, what am I here to learn at this moment? What am I being shown through the darkness, through this contrast? What do I need to release? What can I find more peace with, and how can I do that? So it'll be different for all of us. Maya nana no shimaya niakada ukodo masha iku kiku inamakada mukodo botoshida ukodo masha ukodo di anania gorra makaya shuto ushano kada uko atita rikita ukodo masha ukodo. Visualizing as well the rainbow light of column, like a rainbow column of your system, all of the chakras completely turned on, the highest frequency of light of your soul, bringing that energy in, connecting with your breath to breathe in that bright light of whatever color kind of comes to mind first or you feel into, and breathing out all that no longer serves. Clear, 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 clear. So I'm also hearing for some of you what may be causing these psychic attacks or these spirits or beings in your system that don't want to leave, possibly. A lot of it is from past lives, past experiences that we're here to kind of collapse the timelines of, to bring an end to that old suffering. So allowing yourself to kind of connect in with your team, knowing you are supported, that you have a team. We all have a team of light, different beings. Asking for support, bringing in the highest violet flame light to help cleanse and purify. Even asking to be shown more of what is coming up from those timelines, from those past lives. Different narratives of thought and beliefs, conditional love. I'm even hearing there's still a lot of grief and pain being released from the heart space. Noya shauku, and it's safe to feel it and release it. Oka shau moya niaka rakoiti. Oena maya niaka raka dao shau no I namaka uku namako da shau. Oya shau uku ashima kadao uka da uka da uka do di ashiki. Ado di okodo maniaka da ukodo. So I'm hearing these next little, like they're saying, the length of channeling coming forward is speaking to your higher self. So feel into what these codes bring. It's not going to maybe make sense logically, but just feel into it. It's information for and from your higher self. They're saying akotasha ukodamania ki 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 okatamakatoko adatiyoko shina anani kiyokodamasha ukodama akayaki kotoka shoko ukadao Prokotokati shakotokoto shikpokoto shiti okotokota shakati okoto maya niakiki. I'm also getting that for some of you, and I resonate a lot with this, is that whatever place of land you're mostly on, there is a lot clearing, a lot of past timelines that have been kind of, the energy has been stuck, that you are here to help clear, help transmute. Okashikada, earth grid work is another way of saying it. They're saying they're also saying to practice being grounded in whatever way that is most easy for you to access, whatever that may be, the tools of grounding that help you the best. Because when we are not as grounded, we can also have a lot more susceptibility to being kind of attacked or confronted. They're saying more than attacked, confronted with density, confronted with contrast. Okodasham, which doesn't mean that if we're grounded, we're not going to get confronted with contrast. We're just going to possibly feel more stable as we are hit with a wave of duality, they're saying this way, or contrast. Okashamoyani okodokodo, inasha okodo, ina aurokoda. Okodoto, so there's extra grounding codes here. Akata masha ukodo hushima karyokodo sha ukodomini. Okodomasha ukoda ukodokodida. It's a giant collective release of the root chakra, they're saying. Root, survival, kodamasha ukodo, creativity around the sacral, confidence of the solar plexus, and the heart expansion. Okodo, and speaking our truth. Okodasha okodo, himakarakadokodo. Okodo, connecting with our divinity and allowing ourselves to be our fluid, most authentic self in every moment through all experiences. Which doesn't mean it's all love and light, that we're always higher frequency flowing. We're gonna sometimes be in the darkness, be in the harder aspects of our being. But that's also when the most growth happens, the most release, the most potency, even to a certain degree, they're saying. Each aspect serves a purpose, just as nature evolves and flows. Inania karaka do shita ukodo anania karaka karaku do 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 you can also practice cord cutting, they're saying. visualizing I always see like a weapon of selenite, like platinum white light weapons, and we can cut the cords, release energetic connections, but at the same time, the end of the day, those connections are still a reflection of ourselves. So making peace with them and accepting them, but knowing that we don't have to be consumed by them. Okata shokodo mokado ukoda shaniakado kodo ina ana okodo isha ukodo ima naniakara kodo shita. Naniakara kodo to kodo. Nananiau kuashauto titato. Naniakarakoto to yashakoto. So again, you're not alone if you're facing a lot of contrast, if you have been facing a lot of contrast. I'm guided to do a big Arcturian channeling about psychic attacks, or upon what information more they want to go into around that for us. But I was very guided to make this for today, to assist those of you who are struggling and having some questions about things. And I hope that it supported what you're going through, or brought some clarification. Again, I'm here if you'd like to work one-on-one. I can help you with connecting with your team, processing what you're going through, bringing into light what's happening through your energetic system, past lives, all of that good stuff. Okay. I hope you're all doing really well today, wherever this video finds you. And I'll be back soon with some more upgrades and channeling.